takeoff, runway 20, cross runway 20 behind, and back to you 10,
behind traffic, now departing from runway 20, cross runway 20 by 300.
Good morning, Hawaii 56646. Star 6646, tower hello, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 30. Portugal 647, wind 180 degrees, 17 knots, runway 20, clear to land. 120. Portugal wind 310, tower, bom dia, behind traffic, short barrel, runway 20, uniform, line up and wait behind.
And typical short runway, line up and runway 20 by uniform, flight behind in Portugal 1310. Be ready for immediate departure, please. Yeah, Portugal 120.
Portugal 1310, wind 180 degrees, 16 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Confidence 20, Portugal 1310.
Portugal 647, right on uniform, contact ground 117.557. Right on uniform, ground 117.557, ground 647. Portugal 832, bom dia, line up and wait, runway 20. Portugal 832, tower. Line up and wait, runway 20, uniform, fire, Portugal 832, will be.
Hi there, good morning, Lisbon Airport, AirportWings channel. Not quite sure what's going on there. Hello Andrew, good morning, how you doing? Have a great day, my friend. Very windy today. Expecting some rain.
Winglet ES 170 degrees, 17 knots, Rosen 150 and 20 degrees, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, traffic 3 mile final, bye bye.
So, good morning, Lisbon Airport, AirportWings channel, good morning. Thanks for joining. Let's start the show. It's very windy today and I expect some rain this morning. Let's see. Bom dia, Aeroporto de Lisboa, AirportWings, estão 18 graus. Está bastante vento. Muito obrigado por estarem desse lado. Vamos iniciar a live. So first of all, thank you Mr. Donna. Mr. Donna did it again right before the start of the live stream. Amazing donation on PayPal. Thank you so much Mr. Donna. Big hug. Thank you. Muito obrigado ao Mr. Dona. Antes de começar a live fez um donativo no PayPal. Muito obrigado, grande abraço. Até já. So let's start here with the 767. Rodrigo, bom dia, tudo bem? RPBS, bom dia, tudo bem?
Flight start 6646, taxi via Golf 2, contact ground 121.755, bye-bye.
Golf 2, 121.755, good day, 166, 46.
From your hotel, wind 170 degrees, 100 knots, runway 20, cleared left.
Clear plan, runway 20, Portugal, 9 Romeo Hotel, muito obrigado.
CTF, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem?
Bom dia, next 59,
Substar 59 Tango, Lisbon Tower G'day, continue your approach.
Hello Mark, good morning, thanks for joining. New Zealand, wow.
Substar 130, Lisbon Tower G'day, behind traffic on short final, runway 20, by uniform, line up and wait behind.
Running, traffic line have a wait, runway 20, 10.
Very cloudy today. Maria Payne, bom dia, good morning, tudo bem? Alec, hello, good morning.
Star 130, wind at the end, 180 degrees, 14 knots, barrel between 150 and 210 degrees, maximum 24 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Rodrigo, provavelmente não, mas não sei.
Portugal 9 Romeo Hotel, continue taxi via Foxtrot, descent 609.
Foxtrot 609, obrigado, bom dia, Portugal 9 Romeo Hotel.
José Moura, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem? Como é que isso vai?
Portugal 575, Lisbon Tower, bom dia, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots. Sir 59 Tango, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
20,
Portugal 86, Papa Zulu, Lisboa Tower, olá, muito bom dia, behind traffic on short final, runway 20, by uniform, line up and wait behind.
Traffic on short final, by uniform 5, line up and wait behind, Portugal 86, Papa Zulu, wait 20.
Andrew, how are you doing, my friend? Pois amanhã não sei se consigo, tenho que ver.
Portugal 86, Papa Zulu, wind at the end, 180 degrees, 16 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
For takeoff from 80, bye-bye, Portugal 86, Papa Zulu.
Roberto, bom dia, bem-vindo.
Contact ground 121.755, bye-bye.
Hello Doc, good morning, how are you doing? É verdade, CTF, estava à espera de chuva, não sei se ainda vem por aí.
Portugal 575, wind 170 degrees, 0 knots, runway 20, clear climb.
Portugal 575.
Portugal 6 Lima X-ray, pass your message.
Portugal 6 Lima X-ray, any chance to coordinate with the approach left turn after departure due to weather?
Okay, sir, don't worry, I will try to coordinate that.
Hello Christopher, good morning my friend, how are you doing?
Welling 72 Juliet Tech, Lisboa Tower, good day. Continue your approach, wind 170 degrees, 100 knots. Portugal 30 Bravo Sierra, Lisbon Tower G'day, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via uniform, line up and wait behind.
Bom dia, behind traffic, short final runway 20 via uniform 5, line up and wait, runway 20 behind Portugal 30 Bravo Sierra.
Portugal 30 Bravo Sierra, wind at the end 180 degrees, 16 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, bye.
For takeoff, runway 20, Portugal 30 Bravo Sierra, obrigado, bom dia.
Portugal 87 for hotel, continue to the visual holding point on Alpha 6.
Visual holding point Alpha 6, airport 27 for hotel, bom dia.
Yes, Christopher, very windy.
Hotel behind the departing aircraft, Airbus 321 from CAT, cross runway 20 behind, and that's Sierra for holding point.
And traffic now departure runway 20, Alpha 6, cross runway behind, the Sierra for airport 27 for hotel.
Delta 75, contact variable 2, contact ground 11.755, bye. Juliet Echo, wind 170 degrees, 100 knots, runway 20, clear climb.
Upland 0, winning 7 Juliet. United 64, Island 20. 64 tower, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 18 knots. Continue, United 64.
Portugal 6 Lima X-ray.
Alpha Portugal 6 Lima X-ray.
Portugal 6 Lima X-ray, for now comply with the SID. Expect a left turn after contacting approach. Brake behind traffic on short final runway 20 via uniform, line up and wait behind.
And traffic on short final via uniform 5, line up and wait 20, obrigado, Portugal 6 Lima X-ray.
Hasch-Fan, good morning. Schönen guten Morgen, wie geht's?
Lima X-ray, wind at the end 180 degrees, 18 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Bom dia.
Runway 20, clear for takeoff in Portugal. Lima X-ray, muito obrigado. Bom dia.
Boeing 72 Juliet, continue taxi by uniform by the right and contact ground 11.755, bye-bye.
Uniform by the right and 1.755, will infantry ready, bye-bye.
Wind 170 degrees to 0 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20, United 64.
Airportugal 87 for Hotel, Lisbon Tower, good day, behind traffic on short final, runway 20 via Sierra, line up and wait behind.
Behind traffic, short final, 20 via Sierra, line up and wait behind, airport 274, so.
Alles bestens hier, danke Hasch-Fan.
Airportugal 89 and Lisbon ground 1, continue approach, wind 170
Is
degrees to 0
ground?
knots.
No, I don't think so.
For Hotel, wind at midpoint 180 degrees to 2 knots, runway 20 cleared for takeoff, bye-bye.
20 clear for takeoff, airport 274, so goodbye.
South for 8 November, continue to the visual holding point on Alpha, hold short runway 20, traffic departing from Sierra.
Exit to holding point visual of Alpha to runway 20, holding Airportugal 48 November.
United 64, taxi via Golf 2 to Sun 605.
Golf 2605, United 64.
We're in at 480, establish on the airlines 20. Upcut, inbound.
South for 80, Lisbon Tower, good day, continue approach.
Approach at 480.
South for 8 November, after the departing aircraft, cross runway 20 on Alpha and expedite crossing until Sierra 4 behind.
So and the takeoff aircraft left, we can try to fly runway 20, expediting Airportugal 480.
Airportugal 89, I expect late landing clearance, I will call you back, traffic crossing the runway on Alpha, expediting to cross.
Airportugal 8 November, runway vacated.
Airportugal 89, wind 170 degrees to 0 knots, runway 20, clear left. Takeoff for 8 November, obrigado pela velocidade. Europa 78 Echo Delta, behind traffic on short final, runway 20, uniform, line up and wait behind.
Behind the traffic in the short final, and up and runway 20, by uniform 5 behind Europa 78 Echo Delta.
Europa 78 Delta, wind at the end, 180 degrees, 18 knots, runway 20, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Clear for immediate takeoff, Europa 78 Echo Delta.
Portugal 829, continue taxi via Lima, contact ground 11.755, bye-bye.
Hanoi, good morning. How you doing?
For 8 November, via Sierra, line up and wait, runway 20.
Sierra, line up and wait, runway 20, Portugal, please.
Tower for the Portugal 557 Hotel, Tower to my west for 20, 10 miles.
Cal 58, correction, 557 Hotel, Lisbon Tower, airline with bom dia, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 20 knots.
Continue approach, 180 Portugal 557 Hotel.
For 8 November, wind at 8.180 degrees, 2 knots, runway 20, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Portugal, for 8 November.
Transat 480, expect late landing clearance, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 20 knots.
Continue approach, sector mount, Transat 480.
Maximum 29 knots, runway 20, cleared, plan.
Runway 20, red Transat 480.
Portugal 1685, Lisbon Tower, bom dia, behind traffic on short final, runway 20, uniform, line up and wait behind.
The traffic on short final, uniform 5 runway 20, line up and wait behind the Portugal 1685, bom dia.
So guys, I need to change here a little bit this setup, and yeah, it's 2-3 minutes. I will be back in 2-3 minutes. Hang on.
Runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 20, Portugal 1685, bom dia.
Portugal 552 November, proceed to the visual holding point on tangle, short runway 20.
CT visual, holding point runway 20, airport Chicago 55 November.
That's for 80, continue taxi via Gulf to contact ground 121.755, over.
Ground 121.755 via Gulf, transact 740.
If it's Gulf 55 to November, after the departing Embraer 105 KT call via takeoff runway 20 behind and continue taxi Sierra for holding point.
After departing aircraft on runway 20, ground runway 20 on airport Chicago 55
If it's Gulf 55 to Hotel, continue to approach, traffic crossing the runway, followed by 30 shortly.
Continue approach airport Chicago 55
Delta 124 Lisbon Tower today, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 21 knots. Alpha 57 Hotel, wind 170 degrees, 22 knots, runway 20 clear land.
Left land, runway 20, Portugal 557 Hotel.
Good 151, Lisbon Tower Botier, behind traffic on short funnel, runway 20 by uniform, line up and wait behind.
Bom dia, traffic on short final landing, 151.
So, we are back. Sorry about this. Leonor, bom dia. Tudo bem? Beijinho. Bem-vinda.
151, get in 180 degrees, 0 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, bye.
Takeoff to 0, Surge 151, bye.
Delta 557 Hotel, continue taxi via Lima, contact ground 120.755, bye.
Taxi via Lima.
It's very windy today, and yeah, camera work is not that great due to the wind.
Delta 19 Lima, Lisbon Tower, yes, by uniform, line up and wait,
That fire truck is there for quite some time. I'm not sure why.
Lima, we get again 180 degrees, 18 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, bye, traffic 3 miles final.
920 clear for takeoff in Portugal 49 Lima.
For expect late landing clearance, continue approach, Embraer 190
Christopher, thank you so much. We'll come back to you after this departure and the other landing.
Delta 1 Lima, immediate takeoff.
5, immediate takeoff at Portugal, 1 Lima.
Yes, Christopher, I will try. Not blown away.
170 degrees to 1 knots, maximum 31 knots, runway 20, cleared to land.
Land runway 20, Delta 124.
Delta 55 to November, Lisbon Tower, good day. Behind traffic on short final, runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind.
The traffic short final, runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind. Portugal 55 to November.
Christopher, thank you so much. Amazing super chat as always. Thank you so much appreciated. Big hug. Thank you, my friend.
Delta 55 to November, wind at midpoint 180 degrees to 1 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
20, cleared for takeoff at Portugal 55 to November.
Delta 124, continue taxi via Gulf Twin, contact ground 121.755, over.
Golf 2, 121.755, Delta 124, good day.
T1 Mike, November, Lisbon Tower, good day, via uniform, line up and wait, runway 20.
Yeah, uniform line up and wait, runway 20, 1
João Novo, bom dia, tudo bem? Christopher, how's the weather?
Mike, November, wind at 180 degrees, 18 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 20, bye-bye, quality.
To Victor, Lisbon Tower, good day, continue approach, wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, maximum 31 knots. Ferry 05 Delta Delta, Lisbon Tower, good day, via uniform, line up and wait, runway 20.
Fine, line up and wait,
João, pois é como aqui também, exatamente. Hoje vai ser um dia ventoso.
It is 05
25?
Delta, wind at
Oh,
the end, 180
okay.
degrees, 15
That's
knots,
low,
runway
isn't it?
20, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
For takeoff, AVA 05 Delta, obrigado, bye-bye.
Oh, it's already snow, expecting snow this weekend. Holy moly.
Gal 432, Lisboa Tower, bom dia, vai uniform, line up and wait, runway 20.
Bom, então, como é que estás? Está tudo. Está ventoso hoje. Está muito vento hoje.
Vai chover muito.
É, não é? Parece que sim. É verdade. Tom in Spain, hello, good morning. How are you doing? Very windy today here in Lisbon.
Gal 432, expedite lining up, be ready for immediate departure.
Ok, pode proteção.
Expedite, expedite. Thank you, Tom in Spain, for you too also. Thank you.
180 degrees, 18 knots, runway 20, clear for immediate takeoff, bye-bye.
For takeoff, 120, Portugal 432, bye.
China 372 Victor, wind 170 degrees, 20 knots, runway 20, clear plan.
Take it, Portugal 63, Golf Lima,
Portugal 63, Golf Lima, Lisboa Tower, olá, muito bom dia, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 20 knots.
Approach 190, Portugal 63, Golf Lima.
China 49 Bravo Golf, Lisboa Tower, good day behind, traffic landing, runway 20, by uniform, line up and wait behind.
Galilee, traffic await behind for number of
Lorde Rodas Alverca, bom dia, tudo bem?
Nine Bravo Golf, wind at the end, 180 degrees, 17 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, bye.
for takeoff,
Tom in Spain, how's the weather in Madrid?
7 Alpha, proceed to the visual loading point 1 Alpha, will start runway 20.
اتحاد A7 Alpha, holding short on Alpha.
China 372 Victor, continue taxi by uniform, contact ground 120.755. Yeah, they 7 Alpha by Alpha, confirmation by crossing and continue taxi to the holding point.
Via Alpha 6, but runway 02, continue to holding point transport, اتحاد A7 Alpha.
Etihad 87 Alpha, Sierra 4, holding point.
Against house 87 Alpha.
Etihad 87 Alpha, Sierra 4, holding point.
Sierra 4, holding point, Etihad 78 Alpha.
FGL 7 Alpha Bravo, uniform line up and wait runway 20, be advised traffic crossing runway on Alpha.
Copy on traffic, line up runway 20 and uniform 5, Portugal 7 Alpha Bravo.
Alpha Bravo, wind at Kent 180 degrees, 21 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, bye.
Takeoff 0, 7 Alpha Bravo, obrigado.
Wind 180 degrees, 19 knots, runway 20, cleared land.
Cleared runway 20, Portugal 63, go for
Indeed, Christopher, very beautiful, love it.
Delta Lima, ready for meeting? Negative, Southwest, Portugal 5 Delta Lima. Roger, observe runway 20. Etihad 87 Alpha, ready?
Etihad 87 Alpha.
Etihad 87 Alpha, via Sierra 4, line up and wait runway 20.
Via Sierra 4, line up and wait runway 20, Etihad 87 Alpha.
Angola 651, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via 10, cross runway 20 behind and continue taxi to Sierra 4 holding point.
Angola 651, behind traffic on short final runway 20, continue taxi via Tango 5 to Sierra 4 behind.
Etihad 87 Alpha via Sierra line up and wait runway 20, be advised traffic will cross runway on Tango.
Copy traffic and line up and wait runway 20, Etihad 87 Alpha.
Go 5 Delta Lima already.
2 ILR 20.
FGL 63 Golf Lima, continue taxi via Lima and contact ground, 120.755, bye bye.
1755, bom dia, obrigado, bom serviço, Portugal 6 Golf.
Delta 272 Heavy, Lisbon Tower, bon dia, continue approach.
Fatima, bonjour. Welcome, how are you doing?
Fresh stop 272.
Portugal 5 Delta Lima, copy that you're ready for now, we'll start runway 20. That's runway 20, Portugal 5 Delta Lima. Angola 651, expedite while crossing the runway.
Start and cross runway 20, Angola 651.
Alpha, wind at midpoint 180 degrees, 1 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, bye bye.
takeoff runway 20, اتحاد 7.
Angola 651, confirm approach frequency.
Angola 651, after passing 1000 feet is 119 decimal 105.
119 decimal 105, after passing 1000 feet, Angola 651.
Delta 272 heavy, wind 170 degrees to 2 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
20, clear to land, Delta 272 heavy.
Scout 441, Lisbon Tower, good day, continue approach, wind 170 degrees to 2 knots.
Approach runway 20, Scout 441.
Delta 767 on final.
Scout 5 Delta Lima, behind traffic on short final, runway 20 by uniform, line up and wait behind. Traffic on short final, line up and wait behind, Portugal 5 Delta Lima.
Two big boys.
Scout 5 Delta Lima, wind at the end 180 degrees, 16 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, bye-bye. For takeoff, runway 20, Portugal 5 Delta Lima.
Ivo, bom dia, tudo bem? Winglet, hello,
Delta
good morning.
272,
Luis,
taxi via Golf
how are you
2,
doing?
contact ground 121.755, bye-bye.
2175 Delta 272.
Check out our friend Luis' YouTube channel, live streams from Madrid airport.
Scout 006, Lisboa, continue approach, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots.
António, bom dia, bem-vindo, abraço para o Brasil.
Scout 441, wind 180 degrees, 12 knots, maximum 26 knots, runway 20, clear fan.
Runway 20, clear fan, to land, so 441.
Ivo, não faço ideia, mas deve estar para breve.
Bus 651, Lisboa Tower, good day, behind traffic on short final, runway 20, via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind.
Angola 651, good day. Behind traffic on the short final, runway 20, line up and wait behind.
winglet, no, not yet, no. Not that much of crosswind. It's mainly headwind with the runway.
Runway 20 cleared for takeoff, bye-bye.
For takeoff runway 20, Angola 6351. Bye.
Portugal 441, taxi via Lima.
Sérgio, bom dia, tudo bem? Abraço, amigo.
Bye-bye.
Lima, changing run on 1755, Portugal 441. Trabalho.
Wind 170 degrees, 18 knots, runway 20, clear 5.
Hello, runway 20, Portugal 026.
American 258 Heavy, Lisbon Tower Cadet, continue approach, wind 180 degrees, 19 knots. Portugal 2 Victor Charlie, Lisbon Tower Cadet, behind traffic on short final, runway 20, vine inform line up and wait behind.
Yeah, traffic short final 02, line up and wait behind, sign 45 at logical 92 Victor Charlie, beneath.
So again, guys, it's very windy. I'm trying my best here with the camera work. It's not easy. So I'll try my best, okay? Gerard, good morning. How are you doing? Winglet, when is your next stream from Madrid?
Down to Victor Charlie, wind at the end 180 degrees, 16 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, bye.
Takeoff, set logical 92 Victor Charlie.
006, continue taxi via Golf 2, contact ground 121.755, bye.
2 and ground 121.755.
Aliona, hello, good morning. Yes, you're right. Thanks for joining. How are you doing? Bravo Papa, bom dia. Bem-vindo, tudo bem? Abraço amigo, como é que isso vai?
Heavy, wind 170 degrees, 19 knots, runway 20, cleared to land.
Runway 20, cleared to land, American 258.
So American on final. With the beautiful 787. Saliona today and tomorrow. Yeah, we expect heavy rain and very windy. Big boys pushing back.
American 258 Heavy, catch via Golf 2, contact ground 121.755, bye.
Golf 2 and 121.755, the American.
Muito bom dia, Portugal 628 Romeo approaching holding point uniform 5 runway 20 right for departure.
Portugal 628 Romeo, by uniform, line up and wait runway 20.
Via uniform, line up and wait 20, Portugal 628 Romeo, muito obrigado.
Portugal 628 Romeo, we wind end 190 degrees to 1 knot, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Bom voo, bom dia.
Line up and takeoff, runway 20 via uniform 5, continuação, bom dia, muito obrigado, 628 Romeo.
Jomi, hello, good morning. How are you doing? I'm trying not to blow away.
Uniform 5, line up and wait, runway 20, good morning, fresh 208. Faction 208 Victor, there are 2 more plastic bags on the runway where we are. Roger that, sir. We have already advised the follow me. Thank you.
Yes, winglet, I will.
Action 208 Victor, wind 130 degrees, 20 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, have a nice flight. Runway 20, clear for takeoff, bye-bye, fresh 208, Roger. It's number 1 here, runway 5 Delta, Quebec. And Air 54 Delta, Quebec, Lisbon Tower, good day, continue approach. Okay, runway 5 Delta, Quebec. Good day, by Uniform 5 line up and wait. By Uniform 5 line up and wait for me.
Good morning everybody, welcome to Lisbon Airport, AirportWings channel. Thanks for joining. My name is Jose, I'm your host. Yes, indeed, Tom in Spain. We expect heavy rain today.
7 knots, gusting 30 knots, runway 20 for takeoff. 20 clear for takeoff, in the cab 151, good day. Air 54 Delta, Quebec, wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, runway 20, clear land. Good to land, 20, runway 5 Delta, Quebec.
We need a new flag to put in there. DF Killer, good morning, thanks for joining. Indeed, yep. António, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem? Jim Roddy, good morning, how are you doing? Jim Roddy, 16 months. Thank you so much, my friend. Amazing support. Big hug. Thank you. Months. Wow, that's amazing. Hello Joss, good morning, how are you doing?
Max 2252, hello, good day, continue approach. IF54 Delta Quebec, continue by Lima, contact ground 11755 and that's it. Lima 11755, I can see you right now, 5 Delta Quebec. South 668, bom dia, confirm fully ready. Inform Portugal 668, is there any chance to coordinate with approach on left turn after departure as well? Portugal 668, roger, I'll coordinate with approach, line up and wait by 0. Up and wait for the 920, inform 5 Portugal 668. Wind 180 degrees, 18 knots, turning to 0, clear for takeoff. Approach has been advised. Requested them. Copy with approach Portugal.
Beautiful, line time 777.
Continue to Alpha 6, Cat 1, hold short of runway 20. Okay, continue to Cat 1, hold short Alpha 6, stop 8147.
Christopher, thank you so much for the coffee. Christopher bought a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much. Amazing support as always, Christopher. Thank you. Big hug. Thank you, my friend.
Cross runway 20, excellent. Roger, 10, 8147, positive, runway 20, excellent ID. 675, continue approach, traffic crossing the runway, wind check 180 degrees, 19 knots.
147, continuing taxi to holding point.
Affirm, continue to Sierra for holding point. Hold short, turn 820.
Sierra, holding point.
Bell 443, bom dia, continue approach. Ground 687, you're number 1, expect departure after the second arrival, display single code.
Yes, copy, Bicycle 167.
Max 2252, wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, running 20, close land.
He's up the back, CC56.
Bell 675, continue via Lima, contact ground 11755.
Lima, change ground 11755, airport Portugal 675.
Bell 1687, behind the traffic on short final via uniform 5, line up and wait, running 20 behind.
Behind traffic on short final runway 20, line up and right 20 behind via uniform 5, Portugal 167.
Jim Brody, thank you so much. Have a great night. See you soon, my friend.
Wind at the end 180 degrees, 15 knots, gusting 25 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 20, Portugal 1687.
Max 2252, continue via uniform and Lima, contact ground 11755, hello.
Uniform and Lima, ground 11755, Lima.
Damage 147, line up and wait via Sierra.
Line up and wait via Sierra, 8147.
Big boys lining up.
Wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, running 20, clear for takeoff. Full vote, hello.
It's up 8147, clear for takeoff from rate 20. Bye bye. What is that?
to São Paulo, Brazil. Here we go.
Starliner 8 Charlie X-ray, bom dia, continue approach.
Marcos, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem?
Behind the traffic on short channel, runway 20, via uniform 5, line up and wait behind the Portugal 10 Delta Mike.
Rui, until now, no one.
1755, bye-bye.
Contact ground 1.175, bye-bye, Portugal 443.
Portugal 10 Delta Mike, 1 minute. No, like that, 376, calling, sorry, say again?
Hello Benji, good morning.
No, uniform 5, not yet ready, call you. Roger.
Thank you Sergio, nice info.
Delta Mike, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, Volvo.
Takeoff, runway 20, 10 Delta Mike.
Sim, Rui, eles estão a descolar para sul, sim.
Roger, thank you. Portugal 930 Zulu Romeo, bom dia, behind the traffic on short final via uniform 5, line up and wait, runway 20 behind.
Behind traffic, short final, runway 20, line up via uniform 5 and wait behind the Portugal 930 Zulu Romeo.
Full wait from the Portugal 278, airlines. 787 Heavy, bom dia, continue approach. Continue approach, Portugal 787.
Christopher, thank you so much, my friend. Have a great night, sleep well, and see you soon. Thank you.
Liner 3 Zulu Romeo, wind 180 degrees 17 knots, runway 20, close takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 20, Portugal line 3 Zulu Romeo.
Liner 8 Charlie X-ray, continue.
É verdade, Rui. Muito bonito. Adoro também.
Uniform 11755, Airport School, 98 Charlie X-ray.
Fica muito giro estes retros.
20 knots, gusting 30 knots, runway 20, cleared land. There's the land, runway 20, Portugal 2787. Book 3760 behind the traffic on short final by uniform 5, line up in white runway.
So next landing 3:30.
Behind traffic on short final, we line up in white.
Top coming in from Cancun. Hang on.
Liner 1, muito bom dia, continue approach.
good question, Sergio. Will we have a go round? Well, bet is on.
760, wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Bye bye. 120, clear for takeoff. South 278 heavy, continue Lima, contact ground 121755. Lima, ground left 1755, airport Chicago 278 heavy, obrigado, trust. Lisbon, Portugal 921,
Indeed, very smooth touchdown.
121, 30. November uniform, clear for takeoff, wind 170 degrees, 20 knots.
Yep, takeoff from 01.
South 23 Papa November, line up in white, runway 20.
Airport 23 Papa November, continue line up in white, runway 20, organic flight.
So as you can see, it's mainly headwind, not so much crosswind. So I'm not going to bet if there's going to be any go round.
South 23 Papa November, wind 180 degrees, 2 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, move the log.
Takeoff 20, airport 23 Papa November, déjà.
Wind 180 degrees, 18 knots, 30 knots, gusting, clear flight. Star 1541 Boudier, behind the landing traffic by uniform 5, line up in white, runway 20 behind.
Landing traffic runway 20, by uniform 5, line up in white behind, Portugal 1541.
Yes, 10 knots crosswind, not that much.
Zulu 901, Lisbon Tower, bom dia, continue to Tango 5, Cat 1, hold short of runway 20, traffic landing.
Continue Tango 5, hold short, Cat 1, Zulu 901.
Copy that.
Let's see Tom in Spain, let's see. Everybody's expecting a go around or two, let's see.
21, bon dia, continue
I wouldn't bet on it, really.
Darwin 541, wind 180 degrees, 18 knots, running 20, clear for takeoff. North to the airport, Golf 51, there's confirmation. Darwin 921, continue, Gulf, contact ground 11755, bye-bye. Moderate turbulence on final. Roger, all passengers. Silver Lima India, just informing moderate turbulence for final. Lima India, wind 180 degrees, 19 knots, runway 20, clear land. Clear land, runway 20, Darwin 55 Alpha, bon dia, behind landing traffic by uniform, line up and wait, running 20 behind. Bon dia, behind the traffic, on final, running 20, line up and wait, running 20, uniform 5 behind the push, 155. Azul 8901, bon dia, behind the traffic now on short final, cross runway 20, behind, and then continue to Sierra 4. Behind the landing traffic, cross runway 20, taxi to Sierra 4, behind landing traffic, Azul 8901.
Ok, Rodrigo, muito obrigado. British Airways on final 320. Sergio Tecnam. Wow, amazing.
Tower, bom dia, Portugal 180. Incoming Stellar,
Tower 166, bom dia, continue approach.
approach at Portugal 180.
Darwin 55 Alpha, wind 190 degrees, 5 knots, gusting 3-5 knots, running 20, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 20, Portugal 155, Alpha, Florian.
Get to 1, wind 180 degrees, 25 knots, running 20, clear land.
1, runway 20, 10 at 1.
One Air 22 behind the traffic landing by uniform 5 line up and wait, running 20 behind.
Behind the landing traffic, line up and wait, runway 20, fine, behind Portugal 192.
C-130, Portuguese Air Force, amazing.
Wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, gusting
Philip,
35 knots.
hello, good morning. Bom dia.
Takeoff, runway 20, Portugal 192, bom dia.
Continue Golf, contact ground 11755.
Contact ground 11755. Portugal 036 heavy, full established LS runway 20.
South 036, bom dia, continue approach.
Continue approach, Portugal 036.
Continue approach.
South 1866, wind 180 degrees, 22 knots.
Ah,
gusting
Sérgio, era
32
este o
knots.
Tecnam que
Be
estavas a dizer.
advised, the moderate turbulence reported.
Cresceu bocadinho o Tecnam.
Runway 20,
Tranquilo, na boa.
Azul 901, behind landing traffic by Sierra, line up and wait, running 20 behind.
Behind the landing traffic, line up and wait via Sierra, behind landing traffic as well.
Tranquilo, Sérgio, tranquilo. Good morning everybody, Lisbon Airport, AirportWings channel. My name is Jose, I'm your host. Thanks for joining, thanks for watching. Engordou, exatamente. So next to land, top coming in from Ponta Delgada.
901, wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, gusting 35 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Runway 20, clear for takeoff, and full late 901. 1866, continue via Lima. How was the wind on short final?
Estava com alguma turbulência, o vento depois na final cortical está steady, Portugal 1866.
Top that, obrigado pela informação. Contact ground, 11755.
Ground 11755, Portugal 1866.
South 10, bom dia, continue approach. Heavy wind 170 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 35 knots, moderate turbulence reported. Clear to land.
Gust 35.
Runway 036 heavy.
Ryanair 71 Charlie uniform, bom dia. Behind the heavy landing by uniform, line up and wait runway 20 behind, expect 2.5 minutes.
Behind the heavy landing and
So another 330 on final. Sorry, trying my best. Guys, I'm trying my best here. Looks like I'm inside the dishwasher.
Heavy, continue via Golf, contact ground.
Hello Jenny, my love, good morning, kiss kiss, how are you doing?
755, obrigado, bom dia, Portugal 036 heavy.
EF9963, hello, good morning, thanks for joining, how are you doing? YouTube is still mixing, messing up with the names, what a shame.
Ryanair 71 Charlie uniform, wind 190 degrees, 22 knots, running 20, clear for takeoff. Have a nice flight.
Triple, hello, good morning, thanks for joining. Thank you for lovely words.
Wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, runway 20, clear land.
Runway 20, Portugal, land.
Whoa! Hang on!
1452, bom dia, behind the landing traffic by uniform 5, line up and wait for runway 20 behind.
Bom dia, behind the traffic, short funnel, runway 20 via uniform 5, line up and wait behind Portugal 1452.
João Turkish, bom dia. Ainda não. O vento está praticamente enfiado com a pista. That's really headwind. So I wouldn't count with any go around, I would say.
1452, wind 170 degrees, 20 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff, bye bye.
Takeoff, runway 20 Portugal 1452, well again. Portugal 20.
Correction, 210, continue via Lima, contact ground 11755, bye bye.
AMC, hello Rashad, good morning. How are you doing, my friend?
United 942, continue approach.
United 942.
First 1901, bom dia, behind the traffic on short final via uniform 5, line up and wait for 20.
Bom dia, João, bem-vindo, tudo bem?
Traffic short final, runway 20 via uniform 5, line up and wait behind Portugal 1901. Bom dia.
Well, I think the wind is picking up. Wow. Really miserable here.
Sierra Victor, bom dia, continue approach, copy speed.
A Sérgio, sim, pendurei 2 tijolos, exatamente. Arranjei aqui uns calhaus e meti aqui. E também tenho uns nos bolsos, senão também vou comer.
901, wind 180 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 30 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Runway 20, clear for takeoff, AirportWings 1901.
Airwings 3 Charles Bravo, continue via Lima, contact ground 11755, bye-bye.
Lima 11755, muito obrigado, UNC Charles Bravo.
Helder, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem?
18 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 30 knots, moderate turbulence reported, clear to land.
Turbulence.
209942.
Seven 767. Let me try here my best.
688 behind landing traffic by uniform, line up and wait, running 20 behind. Hello, behind landing traffic, uniform 5, line up and wait, 20 behind, airline 688.
Thanks for hitting the like button, helps a lot. You can also join my WhatsApp channel, link will be in the chat. It's mainly for news and updates.
Ryanair 688, wind 170 degrees, 25 knots, running 20, clear for takeoff. Have a nice flight.
Hello, 01 Mike D, good morning.
Bye-bye. United 942, continue by Golf, contact ground with 1755, have a nice day. 942, contact ground with 1755. 942. Our Canada 812, happy with you.
Hello Andrew, good morning my friend, welcome back.
Our Canada 812, Lisbon Tower, good day, good to hear from you. This is our Canada 812, we'll be looking for the 38.
Frank Daddy, good morning. Thank you so much for amazing super chat. Thank you, my friend. Big hug. And there is the link for my WhatsApp channel. You can join, it's free. Mainly for news and updates. Thank you. Alpine 7640, Lisbon Tower, continue approach. Air Canada 812, Lisbon Tower, wind 180 degrees, 22 knots, runway 20, clear to land, be advised, moderate turbulence.
Land runway 20, Air Canada 812, we check the mark.
Portugal 11 Sierra Victor, continue taxi uniform left on Golf 2, contact ground 121.755. Copy, so uniform.
That building needs a new flag. É isso, Rodrigo, é isso mesmo. That's a perfect headwind. Air Canada 787.
Wing 7 Foxtrot Bravo Lisboa Tower, continue approach. Wind check 180 degrees, 21 knots.
Many last seconds corrections, amazing. Good morning, air traffic controllers, Lisbon Tower, good morning, how are you doing? Amazing job you guys, really.
Alpine 7640, wind 180 degrees, 23 knots, gusting 34 knots, runway 20, clear to land. Be advised, moderate turbulence. Runway 20, Canada 812, continue taxi, Lima, contact ground 121.755. Lima and 121.755, Air Canada 812.
Next one, EasyJet coming from Madrid. Speaking of Madrid, you can always see Madrid live on weekends with our friend Winglet and Tom in Spain. Amazing YouTube channel, live streams from Madrid Airport.
Alpine 48 November, Mike, Lisbon Tower, continue approach. Wind check, 180 degrees, 25 knots. Continue approach, Alpine 48 November, Mike. Portugal 52 Tango Papa, Lisbon Tower, hold position, no spacing between the next arrival, call back short.
Link is in the chat, check out our friend Luis' channel, live streams from Madrid.
Alpine 7640, continue taxi via uniform Lima, contact ground 121.755. From Lima, ground 121.755, 57610 velocity. Still 52 Tango Papa, Lisbon Tower again. Behind traffic on short final runway 20 via uniform 5, line up and wait behind. Traffic short final runway 20 via uniform 5, line up and wait behind the port shield, Takeoff.
AirportWings coming in from Hamburg.
Requesting left turn after departure to weather on the right side of the airport. Airport Shield 52 Tango Papa, roger, I will advise approach. Show 237 Mike, Lisbon Tower, continue taxi to Alpha 6 visual, holding point, hold short turn into 0.
Okay, taxi to Alpha 6 visual holding point and hold short to 0, Portugal 237 Mike.
Lisbon Tower, morning very nice, hold your baggage, stop the show, let's do. For Sierra Quebec, Lisbon Tower, continue approach. Portugal 237 Mike, continue taxi via Alpha cross runway 20 and then Alpha Sierra to Sierra 4 holding point.
Alpha clear to cross runway 20 and continue to Sierra 4 holding point near Portugal 237 Mike.
Portugal 5 to Tango Papa, be advised traffic now crossing runway on Alpha and after departure 5 straight ahead, runway heading. Portugal 5 to Tango Papa, read back correct, line up and wait. Entering 7 Foxtrot Papa, taxi uniform and Lima, contact ground 121.755. Default at 121.755. Portugal 5 to Tango Papa, wind 180 degrees, 19 knots, gusting 29 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Takeoff runway 20, Portugal 5 to Tango Papa.
Bom dia, Miguel. Abraço, tudo bem?
November Mike, wind 180 degrees, 19 knots, gusting 34 knots, runway 20, clear to land. Runway 20,
Gusting 34. Wow.
November Mike.
Tomás, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem? Grande abraço, Tomás.
DC27 X-ray Papa, Lisbon Tower, continue approach. Wind check, 170 degrees, 23 knots. Continue approach, DC27 Papa.
Hello, Deborah. Good morning. Thanks for joining. How are you doing? Ainda não, Miguel, ainda não. O vento está mesmo enfiado com a pista, portanto devido que vá haver.
907 November, Lisbon Tower, hold short runway 20. Hold short 20, runway 97 November. Ryanair 84 Sierra Quebec, wind 180 degrees, 24 knots, runway 20, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 20, Ryanair 84 Sierra Quebec. Alpine 48 November, Mike, continue taxi, uniform.
Yeah, we're
Lima,
expecting that
contact
heavy rain
121,
and went since the beginning of the live stream.
Uniform Lima and ground 1.
But the clouds are very dark here now.
Ryanair 907 November, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via uniform 5, line up and wait behind.
Landing traffic, land runway 20 by uniform 5 behind.
Sim, sim, arranjadas fortes, exatamente. So I would say in a couple of minutes we will have rain. Let's see if I can protect all the equipment. Louder on final.
Bon dia, 3752 ahead.
Runway 752, Lisbon Tower, continue approach, we check 180 degrees, 27.
Yes, Richard, I will. Equipment first, man second.
Ryanair 907 November, wind 190 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 28 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
The takeoff 20, Ryanair 97 November.
Ryanair 84 Sierra Quebec, continue taxi via uniform and Lima, contact ground 121.755. Uniform Lima, ground 11755, Ryanair 84 Sierra Quebec, thank you, goodbye.
Whoa. Umbrellas almost flying away.
EC27 X-ray Papa, wind 180 degrees, 24 knots, runway 20, clear to land. Runway 20, clear to land, 27 Papa. 237 Mike, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind.
Behind traffic, short final runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind airport to go 237 Mike.
Sousa, Porto Santo, bom dia, tudo bem? Muito obrigado por ter juntado aqui à live, abraço para Porto Santo. Já agora, como é que está o tempo aí?
90 degrees, 23 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff. Takeoff runway 20, Portugal 237 Mike.
Muito bem, Sousa.
All correction, easy 27 X-ray Papa, continue taxi via uniform and Lima, contact ground 121.755. Uniform Lima 121.755, X-ray 4. I'm at 25 Hotel Delta, Lisbon Tower, continue approach, wind check 190 degrees, 27 knots. Transat 481, Lisbon Tower, continue taxi to Alpha 6, visual holding point, hold short, runway 20. Okay, continue with that cross runway 20. Transat 481, negative, Alpha 6, visual holding point, hold short of runway 20. Okay, visual, Alpha 6 holding point, hold short, runway 20, Transat 481. Central 8752, wind 180 degrees, 25 knots, gusting 35 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Whoa, gusting 35.
752.
Black clouds are approaching.
Transat 481, do you have visual on traffic short final runway 20? Affirmative. Transat 481, behind traffic on short final runway 20. Continue taxi via Alpha and cross runway 20 behind. Then continue taxi to Sierra 4 holding point. Okay, behind the landing traffic, cross runway 20 and continue to Sierra 4 behind our Transat 481. November 561 Romeo Lima, Lisbon Tower. Continue approach, wind check 180 degrees, 23 knots.
Nice landing, 330.
Ryanair 25 Hotel Delta negative.
Hello Pat, good morning, thanks for joining.
Number 561 Romeo Lima, sorry.
Buckle landing indeed.
Level 8752, continue taxi via uniform, hold short of Golf.
Taxi uniform, hold short of Golf, 28752.
8752, contact ground, 121.755.
755.
I need to hold my tripod or else it flies away. Really unbelievable.
Vacate the runway via Papa, wind 180 degrees, 24 knots, maximum 35 knots. Runway 20, clear to land. Vacate via Papa.
Okay, clear to land, vacate Papa, runway 25 Hotel Delta.
Max 278 Lima, Lisbon Tower, confirm ready.
Max 278 Lima.
Max 278 Lima, roger, behind traffic, now landing runway 20, via uniform 5, line up and wait, behind.
And landing traffic by uniform 5, line up and wait, runway 20, behind, Max 278 Lima.
Nice done. João Rodrigues, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem?
Lisbon Tower, bom dia, Portugal 012 Heavy, Airways Island, runway 20, 11 miles, east 160.
Portugal 012, Lisbon Tower, continue approach, wind check 190 degrees, 30 knots.
We'll continue the approach, Portugal 012.
Rashad, you know it's a passion, I love doing it. Oh, it's starting to rain.
5 Hotel Delta.
It's starting to rain.
Lima, contact ground 121.755.
Here we go.
Apart the Lima
278 Lima, wind 190 degrees, 22 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Thank you, sir, for takeoff. 561 Romeo Lima, wind 190 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 35 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Runway 20, clear to
The
land.
wind is gusting 35 knots.
Air Transat 481, revise QNH 1005.
1005, Air Transat 481.
Air Transat 481, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind.
Behind the landing traffic, runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind Air Transat 481.
Little private jet.
Air Transat 481, cancel line up clearance, hold position, hold short of runway 20 please.
Holding short 20, Air Transat 481.
Whoa! Really miserable.
Agora
Já começou forte.
vai chover forte, meu. Ufa!
Turkish 1 Hotel November, Lisbon Tower, continue approach.
Yep, floated a little bit, but nailed it. Amazing.
5, holding short, Tango 5.
Alex 65, Lisbon Tower, taxi to Tango 5, visual holding point, hold short runway 20.
Taxi up to the visual holding point, hold short 20, United 65.
Portugal 012, wind 190 degrees, 25 knots, gusting 35 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20, Portugal 012.
Winglet, thank you so much,
November
Luis.
561,
Have a great day.
Continue taxi via uniform Golf 2, contact ground 121.755.
Top 330 on final.
481, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind.
And the landing traffic, line up and wait, runway 20 via Sierra 4 behind Air Transat 481.
Hi. If you enjoy watching our channel, please consider showing your support by donating via Super Chat, PayPal, or Buy Me a Coffee. Your generosity is greatly appreciated and will help us keep the channel running. Thank you.
United 65 behind traffic, now landing runway 20 via Tango, cross runway 20 behind, then continue taxi via Tango and Sierra, Sierra forward holding point.
United 65, after the landing traffic, cross 20, Tango, Sierra, Sierra 4 holding point.
Visual 057, visual tower, taxi to Alpha 6 to visual holding point, hold short runway 20. Taxi to Alpha 6 visual holding point, runway 20, Portugal, hold short, Portugal 057.
Will that be a double crossing? That was beautiful, Leah.
Continue taxi via uniform, hold 2, contact ground 121.755.
In effect, buddy. Control. And 117.755. Portugal, 0. Obrigado, Portugal.
É verdade, Rodas. Eu nunca vi uma aterragem má do 330.
190 degrees, 26 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 20, just at 481.
So no double crossing. Only this beautiful 787 Dreamliner.
November, wind 180 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 35 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20, search 117 November.
On final Turkish.
Portugal 057, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via Alpha, cross runway 20 behind, then continue taxi via Alpha and Sierra, Sierra forward holding point.
Behind the traffic, landing short final, behind cross via Alpha, runway 20, then continue Alpha, Sierra, Sierra 4, Portugal 057.
Portugal 057, just to confirm, cross behind.
Cross behind landing traffic, Portugal 057.
Copy up.
Mark 980 Echo, establish ILS runway 20.
Problem Rock 980 Echo, Lisbon Tower, continue approach.
Approach, Mark 980, wind check.
Problem Rock 980 Echo, wind check 180 degrees to 5 knots.
Bom dia, Felipe. Lisbon Airport spotting. Agora assim, como é que isso vai?
Via Sierra 4, line up and wait, runway 20. Traffic crossing now, runway on Alpha.
Okay, via Sierra 4, line up and wait, 0, United 65.
Hotel November, continue taxi via uniform, then Golf 2, contact ground 121.755. Uniform, then to contact ground 121.755, touch 110.
So check out Flip's YouTube channel, also live streams here from Lisbon Airport. Amazing YouTube, amazing friends. Thank you so much, Flip. Grande abraço.
65, wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, gusting 31 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff 20, United 65.
Beautiful picture.
Echo, wind 170 degrees, 23 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Runway 20, Mark 980.
Portugal 057, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind. Behind traffic short final, landing runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind Portugal 057.
1153, left, 20.
Tropa 1153, Lisboa Tower, continue approach, wind check 170 degrees, 24 knots.
Yeah, bro, 1153.
Grande aventura.
Tá mesmo. Cara.
Boa sorte.
Hã?
Boa sorte.
Agora pode molhar.
Já está tudo equipado.
Agora pode. Eu gosto de fazer live por causa da chuva, é melhor, meu. Ela fica mais, dá show. Eu gosto disso.
Muito bem, vá, boa sorte.
O guarda-chuva foi embora, viu?
Spot alive.
19 Lisbon Tower, continue approach. Wind check 180 degrees, 18 knots. Portugal 057, wind 190.
Andrew, take care. Catch up later, my friend. Thank you.
Runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff runway 20, Portugal 057.
Well, landmark 980 Echo, continue taxi via Uniform and Lima. Contact ground 121.755.
Landmark 980 Echo.
Landmark 980 Echo, affirm. Continue taxi Uniform, Lima, contact ground 121.755.
We continue Uniform, Lima, and we contact ground 121.755. Landmark 980 Echo.
Air Portugal 103 Lisboa Tower, taxi to Alpha 6 visual, holding point, hold short runway 20.
Alpha 6 visual, point, hold short runway 20.
Air Portugal 2 Lisboa Tower, taxi to West 5 visual, holding point, hold short runway 20.
Unit to Tango 5 visual, holding point, hold short runway 20, Portugal 2.
Europa 1153, wind 180 degrees, 20 knots, variable between 150 and 210 degrees, gusting 30 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Runway 20, clear to land, Europa 1153.
So 103, behind traffic on short final, runway 20 via Alpha, cross.
Hello Mervyn, good morning. Thanks for joining. How are you doing?
Via Alpha and Sierra, so Sierra 4 holding point.
Sierra 4 holding point and behind the traffic by Alpha 6 behind Portugal 103.
Air Portugal 223, behind traffic, short final, runway 20 via Tango, cross runway 20 behind. Then continue taxi via Tango and Sierra to Sierra 4 holding point, giving way to company flight on Alpha.
Behind traffic on now landing cross runway 20 via Tango 5 and continue to Sierra 4 holding point behind the traffic that's crossing now by Alpha 6 Portugal.
Number 1153, Roger, continue taxi via Golf 2, contact ground 121.755.
121.755, Europa 1150. South, bom dia, Portugal 923. My left, 10 miles.
Portugal 1923, Lisboa Tower, continue approach, wind check 180 degrees, 290 knots.
Approach,
Portugal 1527, continue taxi via Alpha and cross runway 20, then taxi via Alpha and Sierra 4 holding point. Keep way on Sierra to the flight on Tango.
Shane, bom dia, bem-vindo.
Traffic now crossing runway 20, expect late landing clearance, wind check 190 degrees, 32 knots, continue approach.
South, continue, come on, number 1 and off.
Portugal 1527, you are number 2 regarding the Airbus 330 at shore left. Portugal 223, you are cleared of traffic, continue by Sierra 4 holding point.
Of traffic, continue to Sierra 4 holding point to Portugal 223.
Climb 1579er, wind 180 degrees, 27 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Good left, runway 20, go 1579.
are you able to expedite?
Agostinho, bom dia, bem-vindo, tudo bem?
Portugal 103, vai Sierra Line up expedite.
Expediting line up by Sierra Portugal 103. KLM 1579, continue taxi via Uniform and Lima.
Pois, Rodrigo, isso é que era.
Uniform Lima 117. Portugal 103, wind 190 degrees, 26 knots, gusting
Amazing
37
job,
knots,
KLM,
20,
indeed.
cleared for immediate takeoff. Immediate takeoff at Portugal 103, yes. Portugal 193, Airbus 339 departing now runway 20, wind check 180 degrees, 170 degrees, 26 knots, continue approach. Okay, approach, approach,
Portugal 223, Lisboa. There will be a runway inspection. I will call you back. Expect a few minutes delay.
Está muito mal, não é? Não dá?
Não, tem que segurar o guarda-chuva.
É, está péssimo, não é?
Você fica se olhando por agora?
Está preso. É, ele já está a ficar tudo roto.
923, continue taxi via Uniform and Foxtrot, contact
Já estava
ground
previsto,
121.755. Uniform, Foxtrot, 121.755, approach 923.
So my umbrella is almost flying away. Hang on, umbrella, hang on. Don't you bail out on me. Miguel, está mais ou menos, não é aquela chuva forte, mas já vai pingando.
Hello and welcome to AirportWings. We bring you the best action of Lisbon Airport. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Hit the bell icon to be notified if future live streams. Thank you for watching and enjoy the show.
runway inspection is in progress. Gonçalo, bom dia, bem-vindo. Não, para já só umas gotitas, nada demais até. Está aí bastante vento, mas o vento está enfiado aqui com a pista, portanto não tem causado grandes problemas aqui aos pilotos.
Agent to Papa Tango, Lisbon, Tower, continue approach.
Nice landing.
Portugal 11 Whiskey Quebec, wind 190 degrees, 25 knots, gusting 36 knots, runway 20, clear to land. Runway 20, Sky 11 Whiskey Quebec. Portugal 223 behind, traffic on short final, runway 20.
Review unboxing PT, as inspeções são periódicas, têm que ser feitas obrigatoriamente para ver se há alguma coisa na pista. Pois foi, Leonor, essa baldou-se daí, foi. Can you hear the rain?
Portugal 223, wind 200 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 34 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. 20, clear for takeoff, Portugal 223. Air Portugal 11 Whiskey Quebec, continue taxi via uniform, Golf 2, contact ground 11755. Uniform Golf 2 and ground 11755, Air Portugal 11 Whiskey Quebec, bom dia, obrigado. 273, Lisbon Tower, taxi to Alpha 6, visual holding point, hold short of runway 20. Okay, taxi up to visual holding point Alpha 6, hold short runway 20, Delta 273 Heavy.
I'm going to lose my umbrella.
Portugal 1527, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via Sierra 4, line up and wait behind. Be advised traffic to cross runway on Alpha. Traffic on final runway 20 by Sierra 4, line up and behind Portugal 15. So 273, behind traffic on short final runway 20 via Alpha, cross runway 20 behind, then continue taxi via Alpha and Sierra, Sierra 4 holding point.
Behind the traffic via Alpha, cross 2004 holding point, Delta 243 heavy.
Alpha 273, sorry, transmission with some static, can you please read back again?
After the landing traffic, cross runway 20 Alpha, then Sierra 3 to Sierra 4 holding point, Delta 273 heavy.
Thank you.
So, under language, qual é o vento que tem agora?
Atualmente 210 graus, 27 nós e variável entre 160 e 230.
Ok, lining up,
My umbrella is flying away.
Portugal 13 Lima Hotel, Lisbon Tower, continue approach, wind check 240 degrees, 21 knots. Papa Tango, continue taxi via uniform, Golf 2, contact the ground 121.755.
Guys, give me a minute.
Uniform Golf 2, 121.755, again, Pakistan, Golf 5.
Está 127.
Transmita.
Precisamos de volta à direita a seguir à descolagem. 10 graus à direita da rota.
Copiado, vamos avisar o APP.
So guys, I think I have to call it.
Wind to 250 degrees, 17 knots, variable between 170 and 290 degrees, gusting 31 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 20, Portugal 1527.
Guys, I'm so sorry, I have to call it today. It's too much wind, too much rain, and I can't protect the equipment. So, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great day, bye bye. Eu vou ter que acabar a live, está a ficar muito mal. A visibilidade também está a baixar, portanto não se vai ver grande coisa. Vou ter que terminar porque não consigo proteger aqui o equipamento. Fiquem todos bem, resta um bom dia.